In Ecuador, the social struggle continues. Every day, more citizens reject the policies of Daniel Noboa's government, and new protest groups are even joining the fight. On Wednesday, anti-mining activists announced their full support for the national strike. Our colleague Gabriela Mena tells us more in the following report.
Ecuador has become the scene of multiple protests in all provinces. Citizens, organizations, and unions reject the measures of Daniel Noboa's government. Social organizations emphasize that they will not stop until the executive withdraws the policies that affect the most vulnerable sectors of the country. On Wednesday alone, members of the anti-mining front protested to reiterate their rejection of mining projects.
That is why we have remained firm in the struggle, in the fight for our resistance, and we will not allow the whims of a rich child to punish our lands.
Environmental groups join this day of protests. They argue that the government has been working to promote the reopening of the Castro mining company with a view to benefiting the elites and foreign companies rather than the communities, and the impact that mining has on the health of the community members. Because they are not listening to us within the law, but when we raise our voices, it is the only way for them to hear us. There are only two sides here: those who have power and money, like the government, and us, who have no money, and the only thing we know how to do is raise our voices. Unlike what the government has said, that we are armed, that we are terrorists, we only have our voice, and it is our only weapon. The anti-mining collective filed an extraordinary protection action with the Constitutional Court in defense of the territory against the advance of the La Plata mining project by the Canadian company, Attico Mining. The document was supported by several citizens who reject the criminalization against them.
We clearly do not need mining. The only one who needs mining is Daniel Noboa to line his own pockets. That is the only purpose. We are here in a people's struggle. That is the only purpose, 100% peaceful, not like the government labels us as terrorists. As you can see, we bring banners and our only weapon is our voice.
Meanwhile, the capital and its surroundings look like this, blocked and with protesters continuing to demand their right to free speech against Daniel Noboa's measures. Under slogans such as "Noboa listen," the people are fighting, and this is resistance. It is not paid for. It is the people organized. Every day more citizens in Ecuador join the marches against the executive. Gabriela Mena, teleSUR Ecuador.